Morning guys, welcome back to Weininger Racing. Well, today we got a very exciting day because a friend of mine that is in the off-road industry, I mentioned that I have some worthless, to me anyways, springs. 400-pound, 450-pound springs on the back of this Volkswagen buggy. Just won't work. And he's like, well, I got some lighter springs, why don't we make a trade? And so today I'm going to be switching these out. Now these are 300 and 200 pounders here. So let's get these swapped out and see if this rear suspension doesn't actually work. I'm going to get a little work done and I'll bring you guys back. We'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, well I got one shock changed and installed. Now the difference in the springs, these are for 16-inch and the ones that I got today are for 14-inch. And so I went ahead and I put the longer spring on the bottom, but at resting height you can see that I have the couple inches there to actually go with the lighter springs. But what I will have to do is then put a limiting strap, because this car gets airborne, that shock drops down and everything will come apart. I got plenty of adjustment here to keep this all tight, but I still think the 400-pound spring is still, it's going to be too much. These are a 300. So I'm going to build the other side and I am going to put the 300, the shorter spring, on there. And then come Monday I'm going to have to run and get some limiting straps. And that's just how I'm going to have to run this thing until I can come up with the proper length springs. So yeah. Let's put this side together with the 300-pound spring and see what the difference looks like. All right, guys, I'll be back. Now that is with the 300-pound bottom spring. It's 1 inch shorter than the 400 and 450-pound springs. But at resting height, as you can see, the bottom of the shock is still below this collar here, which separates the springs. So as long as I don't top this thing out and have those springs dangle on the shaft there, it will be okay. You see here, I got that inch, I have it right here. So let's get an idea how this feels with me jumping on it. Let's see what happens here. See, that's still pretty stiff there. I think. See, the issue is, unless I go flying off a big jump, am I even going to compress the lighter springs enough to use those? And if I use the 400-pound springs, then I could eliminate the need for the limiting straps. So I like the idea of the 300-pound springs instead of the 400, because those 400 they won't move at all. But I think I'll take this thing, go hit a couple of speed bumps, and see how this rear end feels, and see if I can even tell the difference. Because if I can't tell the difference, then I'm going to use the 400-pound springs, because they are longer and I have that much space. And I don't want to invest in limiting straps until I get the right weight, right length springs. This is just a temporary fix to the dilemma of having these massive springs, which are really just worthless on this buggy. So yeah, let's take a little trip and hit some speed bumps and see how that's going to go. Well, guys, I guess today is more educational than anything. As you could see, as I was hitting those speed bumps, I was hitting them pretty hard, and I was getting maybe an inch of working travel there, where, you know, speed bumps about 4 inches high, so it should at least go 3 to 4 inches. I shouldn't even feel those speed bumps as I hit them. So my thought is that these gray springs, which I believe are 200-pound springs, will be the secondary springs, and I might have to go 100, 150 for the preloads, the soft springs. So yeah. Anyways, I'm glad I got these springs today, and like I said, got an education of what, got a little lesson of what I need to do to make this rear end work. I mean, I'm sure out in the rough it would be using these, but you know, it was a pretty rough ride up and over those speed bumps. So the rear end is not soft enough. You're gonna have to go with some softer springs in the back, so, and the right length. So I appreciate the guy that did the trade with me, but we're only about halfway there. But I got, like I said, got a good lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Took it for a little rip and hit some speed bumps, but yeah, we're still working on it, guys. We'll get this suspension working just fine. So have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one.